Hey doll, welcome to Confetti Charm. My name is Jalen, and on this channel you'll see a little bit about fashion, fitness, lifestyle, and some things on the in-between. So today, as you can see, it's a little change of scenery because we're actually in my kitchen because I kind of wanted just to give you an idea of like what I eat in a day. I don't eat that many meals in a day. Honestly, I probably eat about 2 or 3. But as you can see right now, it's 11:24 and it's already kind of late in the day and I haven't had anything but water. So I'm just trying to get into a gist of just eating when I'm hungry, to be honest. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you just some of the things that I do eat in a day. Now, let me just give a disclaimer. I am not a nutritionist. I do not count calories either. So if this is a trigger warning for you, maybe, I don't know if this triggers you or what, but this is not the video to count calories. I do actually need to start counting calories, but I do not. I just pretty much do portion control, to be honest. You don't always have to count calories. You can just do portion control. And so today I'll kind of be showing you a little gist of what I mean when I say that. But yeah, I don't do the counting calories, babe. I'm sorry. What I am going to go ahead and do is show you exactly what I eat and give you an idea of even how I cook it so that you'll probably get the most, not the most calories, but the most protein. So like for instance, the first thing we're going to go ahead and start off with today is a protein pancake. And that is about 19 to 20 grams of protein. And then we're going to go ahead and add in some turkey bacon in there. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so the first thing I do is pretty much place my pans on the stove and get them heated because for some reason it always seems to take the longest. I don't know why. So as I'm trying to prep, I just go ahead and place my pans on top of the stove and just get them ready. I grab a bowl, I grab my protein pancake mix, and then I usually only use like 1 cup. 1 full cup is about 15 grams. And so as you can see here, it's almost about 1 cup. I have some more that I'm going to pour in probably off camera. But then you grab 1 egg. So 1 egg adds, I think, about 2 extra grams of protein. So that now it's about 17 grams of protein. And then I'm going to use some almond milk. And when you add in the almond milk, that makes it about 19 to 20 grams of protein. My almond milk, I don't particularly like measure it because I like my pancake mix to have a certain consistency. So as you see, I kind of like mix it and then keep going along to figure out like the consistency that I actually like. So the 2 extra ingredients that I use is actual vanilla extract and cinnamon because I love taste. Like I hope y'all season y'all foods because that's my whole gist here. I season even my pancakes. So here I just add, I would say about a tablespoon or 2 of vanilla extract into my pancake mix, and then I also add cinnamon. And after all the additions, this is exactly what your consistency should look like. You can make it more thicker if you want, but I just like mine to this consistency. And then I'm going to add a little olive oil to both pans here. Not much, just a little bit so, nothing is like sticking or, staying on the pan. My pans are a little seasoned, so mind your business. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add in my bacon. I add about, I think, 5 slices here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my pancake mix. Do you guys have like that one favorite pan that you like to use? For some reason, it's this one pan. I don't know why. I need to actually replace it, but I love it so much. So as you see here, I go ahead and put in my pancake mix. I make 1 large pancake. So I don't make many pancakes. I make 1 large pancake. So on top of my pancake, you see I put a little bit more cinnamon on top, but here I'm just flipping it. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes not so much. I guess today it just ended up working for me. And then here, I just make sure, my bacon is crispy. I like crispy bacon. I don't like flimsy bacon. So here I'm just plating my pancake and bacon, and instead of me actually using syrup, I use honey. And so here I'm just drizzling some of the honey on top, and you can use as little as much as you like. I have a pretty big pancake and it's kind of thick, so I'm gonna use a nice amount, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so I just not too long ago finished eating breakfast, but I'm gonna kind of prep for lunch because there's something specific that I've been wanting, and they are called mushroom tacos, and I want mushroom tacos after I work out today because I'm probably gonna work out. It's about 12:30 now, so I'm probably gonna work out around 2-ish. And so I know that I'm probably gonna be starving by the time I get back from the gym. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on some mushroom. I'm gonna cut them up. First I'm gonna rinse them off and I'm gonna cut them up. And then I'm gonna let them sit because I don't want wet mushrooms because I'm gonna bake them. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is lay out some parchment paper on a baking sheet. And then I'm going to rinse off the baby portobellos because I want them to be kind of clean. Sometimes they come with like dirt and stuff, and you just always want to make sure that you rinse your food off before you actually cook it. And so here I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting them up, and I cut it into like 4s because I want them to lay nice and flat, and I want them to be full of flavor. So I want not to make them thin, but I want them to cook thoroughly through. And I also want them to lay nice and flat. So here I'm gonna go ahead and place in the refrigerator so they can dry out and be ready to be cooked. Since I'm already in the cutting up mood, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up kind of like my own salsa. So I use green. I use purple onions, cilantro, and tomatoes. So I'm about to go ahead and cut that up now. Here I'm just pretty much slicing up these tomatoes. I'm gonna slice up the tomatoes, the cilantro, and the onions, and I'm gonna go ahead and combine them inside of one bowl and mix them up with some lemon and salt and pepper, and obviously you kind of season it to taste. As you see, when I cook, I don't really use measurements. I just pretty much eye everything because I know these meals. And when you get used to making certain meals, you kind of automatically know like how much you're gonna need for this and how much you're gonna need for that. So I'm kind of used to this particular cooking method right now, but obviously you would, if you need something a little bit more solid, you can definitely just make sure that you make your own measurements because you know exactly how much you're gonna need for something specific. So you know, just kind of do it that way, but I don't really use measurements when I'm cooking. I just kind of go off how I feel and me eyeing something and tasting things also. Here I'm just gonna go ahead and start mixing my salt and pepper. Don't be heavy-handed on the salt. Be kind of careful with the salt, but the pepper is fine, but it's the salt that you need to make sure you pay attention to. So as you can see here, I kind of lightly do it. But again, I just pretty much eye things, and then you can taste it to see if you need some more. And then you just kind of go from there, but try and not do too much on the salt. And this is what my salsa pretty much looks like by this time. Here I'm taste testing it, and it's pretty good, y'all. It was bomb. And you can honestly use this salsa even to like with chips and everything too. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it with some wrap, some cling wrap, and then I'm gonna place it inside of the refrigerator so it can cool. Okay, so right now it is 2. I'm going to have a quick snack, which is some fruit, and then I'm gonna let it digest for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to the gym. The snack that I'm gonna have is just literally some fruit of like grapes, raspberries, and strawberries. So I'm gonna keep it really cute and simple. I made a smoothie yesterday, and the rest of the smoothie is in the freezer. And that's gonna take forever to thaw, and I ain't got that kind of patience. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just make a fruit bowl really quickly, and then I'm gonna make my way to the gym, and then I'm gonna come back home and then start my lunch process. Okay, y'all, so I have a thing with fruit. If fruit is not like firm, as you can see, I kind of like go around and pick around to see like what's firm. Because if it's not firm and it feels mushy, I am not eating it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a pet peeve of mine with fruit, but I am so... fruit is like a very interesting thing for me. If it is not firm and if it does not look fresh, I am not eating the fruit. If any of y'all like that, because I'm like, maybe it's just me, but yeah, I'm a little funny with fruit. Okay, so I just got back home from the gym. I am so tired, but I am hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and then I'm going to let the mushrooms cook for 20 to 25 minutes. So while that's gonna go ahead and cook, I'm gonna go ahead and shower and get myself prepared for bed. It's about 5 right now, so it's like the perfect time to eat. So I'm about to eat now, and yeah, let's go ahead and... First, we actually need to season the mushrooms because we're not going to eat unseasoned food. And then, yeah, I'll show you how I prep them. So here I have all the seasonings that I use. Here I'm just drizzling some olive oil on top of them, obviously, so they're nice and coated. And I just use these seasonings, and I season with love. I do not have an actual measurement of how I actually season my food. It just needs to look nice and coated. Everything needs to look like it got some seasoning on it. And here I'm just flattening everything out so it can cook thoroughly. You're gonna bake it for 400 degrees for like 20 to 25 minutes. And then when they come out, they should look a little something like this. Okay, I'm all nice and clean now, all showered. So let's go ahead and start making these tacos because I'm getting hungry. So to assemble the tacos, I have these flour tortillas. I have the mix that we made earlier with the salsa, and I also have this honey citrus chop kit. And I've been using this kit for ever since I used it some time ago, y'all. I don't know why. I just love the crunch and I love the mix of it. Here I'm just kind of folding my tortillas so they can kind of stay, because you know stuff just be falling all over the place. I'm just going to go ahead and start putting my mushrooms on the inside. Now, how much you put in there is just really dependent on you, honey. That's your business. You do what you want to do. It's mushrooms. They're like veggies, so it's not bad. Like, keep that in mind. These are like vegetables. You're literally eating a whole bunch of vegetables. So you can eat as many as you want. Maybe not as many with the tortilla, but, you know, just assemble it how you want to assemble it. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the chopped mix in there, and then I'm going to put my salsa in there. And then I'm going to use the salad dressing that actually comes with this honey citrus chop kit. You can make your own. I just particularly use this one because I just like the sour, sweet taste that it has. And I just like the combination with my actual taco. And I'm going to use some Parmesan cheese to just go ahead and go on top. And that's the taco. Okay, y'all, I'm kind of feeling like I want something sweet. So I did just have tacos, I would say about an hour or so ago, about 2 hours ago. But now I want something sweet. So I'm thinking about making this brownie mix. I have a couple different brownie mixes that I kind of wouldn't mind trying. But I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with this one right now. So let's get into it. Okay, so after doing further review, I have two different kinds in my house. I have the peanut butter cookie brownie, and then I also have the Ghirardelli. I think that's how you say it. Don't come for me if that's not, but You know what I'm saying? I have this one. I'm thinking about the peanut butter cookie one. You know, I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with the peanut butter cookie one. So we're gonna go with this one. This is I have to warm up butter, soften the butter, and mix it with the bowl. Mix it with the cookie. No ma'am. Another day, another project. No ma'am. Well, Ghirardelli, I guess you up for the challenge for today. I will deal with you another day, baby. Not today. I am not in that kind of mood. I just want something cute. All right, so what do we do here? Okay, y'all, so I'm not a baker, but I do know how to follow directions. So literally just follow the directions on your on the box. That's literally all I'm doing here. And maybe I just add just like a little bit extra oil because I like it to be just a little bit more moist because I don't like no dry brownies. So yeah, I'm just mixing everything up and just doing what the box tells me to do because, honey, I don't have time to experiment. I just wanted something sweet and something quick, and that whole peanut butter shenanigans was just doing too much for me. So this is how the mix ended up coming out to be. I just went ahead and oiled my pan here, put some oil in the pan. I would just say pour lightly up until when you get to the desired you know, the amount of oil that you actually need at the bottom because you don't want to overdo it. But yeah, girl, I just kept it cute. I just followed directions. I put everything in there, and I also had grabbed a like a little scooper to make sure I got all of the rest out of that bowl. Put it in the oven for about 42 minutes or so. Let it bake, and this is how it turned out, y'all. It was so doggone good. It's so good. It was moist. Definitely recommend, highly recommend. Hey love, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I gave you some food inspiration. I obviously did not eat that much today. I think I ate pretty balanced, I would say. But nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments what it is that you guys are looking for, what you might need some help with. And until next time, my love.